Now, it's time for this. There can be few things in our increasingly mad world that provide such instant gratification as learning that some woke enterprise or other has fallen by the wayside or has disappeared up its own inevitably PC backside. If you, like me, enjoy such events, then you're in luck, ladies and gentlemen, because I have great news for you. Our universities are going broke. And there's a very good reason. According to the Financial Times, there's been a sharp fall in the number of foreign students paying to come and get educated in our hallowed halls. Despite the massive increase in people claiming that they're coming here to study, it appears all is not what it seems. And because our seats of learning have become so reliant on overseas student fees to feed their increasingly expensive businesses, many are going to be in severe financial peril. Well, good. For far too long, ever since the explosion in higher education thanks to Tony Blair, lecturers and chancellors have become more and more woke, more and more left-wing and more wealthy. The end result, though, is that our public sector is filled with graduates of these academies of wokeism, and they're running the country and ruining it. From banking to the civil service, we are all suffering at the hands of these overeducated twunts. That's twunts. After 3 years of indoctrination, intolerance and echo chamber left-wing dogma, our teenagers are emerging with useless degrees, chippy attitudes and at least 45,000 quid's worth of debt. And as a result, we've got hundreds of Tarquins and Philomenas gluing themselves to the M25 in order to save the planet, instead of actually making some kind of contribution to our society. We don't have enough plumbers or lorry drivers or doctors or engineers. But we've got plenty of sociologists, diversity coordinators and lawyers. Do you see what's wrong with this picture? So here's an idea. Let's get back to educating people in common sense, training them to have a skill which will actually be a benefit to everyone else, and let's give up on this notion that half the population needs to go to university. It should never have been about making money. If half of our universities go under, so much the better. Go woke, go broke.